Footage just released by The Undercurrent, where top Trump ally and fellow convicted felon Roger Stone explains how he plans on helping Trump undermine the 2024 election.
So far, I think the power they have them use ruthlessly for beating them as of today. So in the end, the president's trial, Georgia's falling apart. I think the judges are on the verge of dismissing the charge against him in Florida. They're delayed in New York City, and they're now delayed in Washington. So it's not good that they have a trial before the election, which is the absolute key to being able to convince people that the reason we lost was because of the trial. Right now, if they steal it, people say, well, that's not possible. Trump is leading in all the polls. They want to try him, suck up his money, suck up his time, and create a reason why their death is plausible and believable. You see? In some states it'll be easier to stop them, in other places it won't. But at least this time, when they do it, you have a lawyer and a judge whose phone number standing by so you can stop it. We made no preparations last time. No. I'm prepared to go back. Well, that may not be necessary. There are technical legal steps that we have to take to try to have a more honest election. I'm not there yet, but there are things that can be done.
Now, two things stuck out at me here. First, that they allegedly have a lawyer and judge's home phone number standing by who's willing to humor their inevitable claims of fraud, and so that person can, quote, stop it. He even says, we made no preparations last time, which suggests that this time they have made preparations, which apparently include having a judge in their pockets who will do their bidding for them. And so when votes get counted in urban areas that inevitably break in Biden's favor, and then Republican operatives inevitably cry foul, because clearly any vote not for Donald Trump must be fraudulent, this time they'll have hand-picked judges in the wings waiting to validate their temper tantrums. If that isn't a five-alarm fire for democracy, nothing is. Also brings up another point. The judge is on the verge of dismissing the charges against Trump in Florida. Now, in fairness, I don't know if this claim is conjecture or whether Roger Stone or other Trump allies have some inside track in the Judge Cannon's thinking here, but regardless, it is clear that Cannon is overtly, aggressively hostile to Jack Smith, who is prosecuting Donald Trump in the Florida case, and has basically served as Trump's most effective defense counsel during this trial. She was already rebuked by the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals for interfering on Trump's behalf. She's already attempted to give the jury bogus instructions based on Trump's erroneous interpretation of the Presidential Records Act. She already refused to actually bring this case to trial, even ignoring Trump's own request for an August 12th trial date. And most recently, after Trump's lies about FBI agents executing the search warrants put their lives in danger, and Jack Smith requested a gag order against Trump, Cannon threatened to sanction not Donald Trump, but Jack Smith. If Aileen Cannon was any more in the tank for Trump, she would show up to court in a MAGA hat. And so the fact that Roger Stone would come out and say that Judge Cannon is about to throw out the case by dismissing the charges may certainly be hearsay, but it 100% checks out and is yet another proof point of the glaring corruption that we're contending with right now, as a pro-Trump judge who was appointed by the defendant is presiding over what should be an open and shut case, and instead of holding him to account, she is instead handing him the gift of delay that he is so desperately seeking. The whole thing is a travesty of justice, and if Stone is to be believed, then it's only going to get worse. Stone also points out the delay in the trial in D.C. That trial has been delayed as the Supreme Court has taken up this insane notion that a president has immunity to commit criminal acts with impunity. To be 1,000% clear, that is absolute nonsense. A president has civil immunity, but not criminal immunity. You cannot murder someone, for example, while you're in office, and then hide behind your oath to get out of it, just as you can't incite an insurrection in clear violation of the Constitution, or block the electoral certification in clear violation of the Constitution, or refuse to abide by the peaceful transfer of power in clear violation of the Constitution, and then point to the fact that you are president as a way to absolve yourself. That is quite literally what differentiated the U.S. from the monarchy that we left in the late 1700s. We adopted a system where no one, no, not even the president, is above the law. The fact then that the